All right, you know what? I'm almost nervous, to be really honest.
Don't be nervous.
All right. So the grand unveiling, Dr. Daryl Joffrey is here and has been an extraordinary help to me. And we started this about 9 weeks ago, and enjoyed some success. But how do we do it? And the things that are on this table here are things that are in my home now, literally every day, and have become sort of part and parcel. Did you think I was a lost cause when we met?
Absolutely not. And you inspired me and so many people.
Aww.
I'm so proud of you, and I just want to congratulate you for just a job well done.
Oh, thank you.
Now, Doctor, here's the thing that we know about Sam, and he knew too, deep down, that he had a bit of an addiction with sugar. Right. He loves sweets, and your book is Get Off Your Sugar,
right.
So you're the guy to maybe go to help a lot of us who, need to kick some addictions we have in order to get healthier, right?
Yeah, well, sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine.
Wow.
It's a drug. It's become America's drug of choice. So deprivation doesn't work. It's all about adding the right foods that strengthen your body, and that's exactly what we did with Sam. And look at the results. He did amazing.
We're going to get to the right foods in a second, but speaking of results, because people have asked about this, we started this night in January, and there were particular health markers. So I think we have a graphic. How did I do with my triglycerides?
And what are those, by the way, triglycerides?
So triglycerides is something very important to measure, and it's something that will tell us exactly how the health of the cardiovascular system is doing. So when we measure Sam's at the start, that number should be between 50 and 100. Yours was 464. It's dangerously high. That's going to clog the arteries. That can actually be a potential risk factor for stroke. Now, we actually measured this last week. You came down 220
Way to go,
points
Sam.
to 244. Incredible. And we're on our way to that ideal zone.
A lot of people talk about the A1C. Mine was 6.7, which is almost diabetic, right?
In the diabetic zone.
Okay.
Over 6.4 is in that diabetic zone. So more good news to announce. Today you have a A1C of 5.9. You're out of that diabetic zone. And pretty soon we're going to be under that 5.4 mark of where we want you to be.
And how vital for people that are in that range, dangerously close to being labeled a diabetic, type 2 diabetes, to be able to change that is huge, right?
Absolutely. It's epigenetic, which means you have the power to change that, and it's all by your lifestyle choices, how you eat, think, and move.
And this is the one that really, frankly, was the catalyst for me. Dr. Joffrey has a machine that measures your biological age. Forget the calendar. And the biological age said I was 69.
That upset you.
It really upset me. So what happened?
Right. I remember that day we went over that, and your chronological age is 62. So we measured this last week, and I know you're going to be thrilled to hear
You're younger, Sam!
You came in at 60.
Yes.
You literally turned back the clock by 9 years, actually 2 years younger than your true age. So congratulations.
And could one turn it back further?
Absolutely. There's no limit to how you can go. I mean, we're going to keep going with you for sure.
All right. And then the last thing is the weight, and 26 pounds total. We started at, gosh, I hate to say it, 220, a little embarrassed. Wow. 194. And that could, and here, I'll just say one thing, and then we'll get to all these fantastic choices. You just have to decide.
Yeah.
That's it. And for me, one big thing was not eating food here at KTLA, even though there's really terrific food here today. And then what have you brought us?
All right, so...
Wait a minute, there was something else I was supposed to say. We want to take a before and after picture. We have a look at what Sam looked like before. And look at you after. I mean, that is noticeable within, how many, 9 weeks?
9 weeks.
Yeah, so way to go. All right, on to the food.
So the most important thing is how we start our day. It's critical because that sets the tone for the rest of the day. So every morning, without fail, Sam started with an alkaline, acid-kicking green juice. This is the core of what I call a strength-eating diet. 1 scoop of this is actually 5 servings of organic greens. Wow. It's going to boost your energy, lower inflammation, and most important, it's going to knock out those sugar cravings.
And then this came in a variety of flavors, so the green part, it shouldn't be daunting.
Right.
I like the berry flavor a lot. There's a citrus flavor, really, really. This, Jessica, I can't wait for you to try. Because I was like, well, granola's good.
Right. Well, this is grain-free granola because grains are going to spike your insulin as much as sugar will. And insulin's your fat-storing hormone. So this is made with almonds and macadamia nuts, pumpkin seeds, coconut oil, cinnamon, all the good stuff.
Cocoa nibs.
Yeah, cacao nibs. It's got a satisfying crunch. And I promise this is better than anything you're going to take home from the grocery store.
And I pack this now every day. I absolutely love it. This was something we introduced about midway, and I really like this too. You call it a belly shot.
Yeah, it's the belly fat burning shot. What I love about it, it's got 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which is a healthy plant-based keto fat. It's got half of a juice from a lemon, which is high in minerals. Together, that's the 1-2 knockout punch for burning fat, but it's also going to suppress your hunger.
And you do that on an empty stomach?
Empty stomach. One caveat, if you don't have a gallbladder, you want to sit this one out. But otherwise, this is great for you.
No, I really enjoy that.
Don't be afraid of olive oil.
And then I've been lucky, and I should say this too, my wife's been very supportive because she's a good cook and makes all this stuff. This is just salmon.
Yeah, this is salmon, wild-caught salmon. This is what a strength-eating plate looks like. You want lots of green sprouts, are 30 times more nutritious than the vegetable counterpart. You want to have healthy fats and a little bit of protein, and you can throw in some healthy carbs like wild rice.
Now, here's the thing. There you go. Do you feel hungry after something like this?
No, this is great. No, this is fantastic. And I've really been, we have really great dinners at home. Speaking of which,
Your
those
fave.
dinners conclude. This is my absolute fave. Yeah. Tell them about this.
This is Sam's favorite recipe. Good. This is our chocolate chia pudding, and I'm telling you, this tastes so good you think that you're cheating. Chia seeds are 50% omega-3 fats. That lowers inflammation, and that cacao gives it that nice, rich chocolate flavor. Yeah, you can have this as a snack. You can have this for dessert.
I would have
and
it for
guys,
breakfast.
this is a dessert you can have for breakfast. Exactly.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Right out of my mouth.
That to me is just fantastic. Thank you.
Dr.
It was an honor and a pleasure.
Well,
Keep up the great work.
Dr. Joffrey has a website. It is called GetOffYourAcid.com. GetOffYourAcid.com. I'd encourage you to explore the website. This book I've recommended to so many people. Get Off Your Sugar. And the social stuff is Dr. Daryl Joffrey on Instagram. And I guess everybody is. Do some people kind of ramp up? For me, the one thing was like, here, the bad stuff I'm going to eliminate, and then I welcome all this good stuff. But everyone has a different.
Well, you said it best. It's not about deprivation, it's moderation. You know, when you start to add the good things in that strengthen your body, you're going to know the good's going to outweigh the bad.
Right.
And again, the weight loss, the byproduct of that is that you're putting all these good things into the body. The weight's going to come off naturally by just making your body healthy through a healthy diet and lifestyle.
Yeah,
exactly what you did.
Our producer said, by the way, let's talk about the trampoline. And here's the thing too, Doctor. Sam has said he has more energy. He doesn't need to take those mid-afternoon naps anymore.
And this is something that you recommend. Go ahead, tell us.
This is my favorite form of exercise because this does lymphatic drainage. So you bounce on this for 10 minutes. That's all it takes. It's easy to do in the comfort of your own home. Sam did this every single day. It was amazing. Right. And what this does, it pulls out the toxins from your body, and the toxins is what's binding to the fat. Okay. So as you eliminate those toxins, guess what gets escorted out of the body? Yeah. The fat. This turns you into a fat-burning machine.
How long a day?
Minimum 7 to 10 minutes. So you've got to just do that. But if you want to go longer than that, you totally can do that.
And you put this in front of you're watching Jeopardy or whatever.
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's 30 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's extraordinarily doable. The whole thing. Gosh, Doctor, thank you very, very much.
Great job, Sam. My pleasure.
Proud of you, Sam.
Oh, gosh.
So proud of you.
For me. Quick
Have
break
more
here.
pudding.
There you go, the fun part.
There we go. Thank you.